Hey, you look rough. Had a few last night.
Yeah, but no jury had convict. I had a bad day.
Yeah, well, it's going to get worse. Chris is coming back, picking him up at the airport. Hey, have a bit of fried bread, eh? I always find it cheers me up.
I'll take a bit more than that, mate. Angie hinted that we could have got back together again, but me and Richie's just blown it permanently.
Well, you may as well eat then, eh? Now, you don't have to be slim for anybody. Look, Sean, I know where you're coming from. I thought my world had caved in when Britt left me, but I survived.
Oh, is that supposed to cheer me up?
Well, you're not doing anybody any favours by moping about. I mean, women are always trouble. They remember every little thing that you've ever done to upset them, but then they expect you to forgive them anything.
I just want a back toe.
Yeah, and I just want to win the lottery, but it's not going to happen, is it? Look, you've just got to learn to get on with your life as it is. That's what I did.
Go on, I'll answer it. Might be Angie. Hello? Oh, hi, Zoe. Yeah, right. Sure, I'll tell him. OK, love, bye. She wants you up at home farm ASAP.
Well, did she say what it were about? Bound to be bad news. Working for them is as bad as marrying them.
That'll be £1.10, please.
Yeah, you can have that now, and the rest after school.
Hi, Victoria. I've really missed you. I hope we can still be friends.
It's not that she blames you. She's just still very upset.
Yeah, of course. Look, I want to do anything I can to help.
I don't think there's much anyone can do at the moment.
Maybe you could come round and visit sometime.
I've got to get back to school.
It's half term next week.
Yeah. And I do get fed up hanging around the farm all day.
Oh, just give me a call anytime you want to come.
Well, I think that was a very nice gesture.
Yeah, well, I hope it was more than that. I want them to know that I haven't forgotten them just 'cause Sarah's gone.
I'm sure they do. But I know what it's like to have lost someone. It's hard to turn your mind to anything else.
You're looking all right, State. It's not going to encourage Mum to take you back, is it?
I think I've ruined my chances of that anyway.
Yeah. Heard about you and Richie. I mean, what got into you?
I thought they were having an affair. Look, all right, I might have got it wrong. Seem to have got everything wrong lately. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I just want things to go back to the way they were.
So do I. There doesn't seem much chance of that now. Your mum seems dead set against me.
Can't exactly blame her.
I don't. I admit it. It's all my fault. But I just wanted to give me the chance to put things right.
Yeah. Well, I want you to come home too. So I'm going to try and talk to her after school.
Thanks, Sally.
I said I'd try. Doesn't mean she's going to listen. In the meantime, you best smarten yourself up. Try and look like the man she married.
How are you coping?
Oh, just getting through each day, really. Thanks.
There'll be a lot more work on the farm with spring coming. I'll try and get some time off so I can help out again.
Oh, it's good of you, Emily, but I'm not sure I'll be needing it. Jack's asked me to get the land agent round to value it. He seems determined to sell up.
I can't imagine Jack giving up farming.
Oh, he wants to be sure there'll be enough money to look after the kids if things go wrong. Please don't say anything to them, will you? They've got enough to worry about right now.
Of course. Try not to let everything get on top of you, Cathy. Everybody wants to help. Even Richie were asking the kids round to tea when he was in earlier.
What?
I thought it was sweet of him. It'll take a bit of the weight off your shoulders. And Robert seemed quite keen on the idea.
Chloe, do you think I look PA-ish?
Hey?
Well, I've got to welcome that new stud manager today, and I'm not having Zoe and Virginia looking down the noses at me.
You look fine. How about me?
Yeah, you look okay, but you might get more tips if you shorten your skirt.
I was up for the waitressing. Thought I might pop in the garage on my way.
Now, hang on a minute. I thought you said you weren't going to make a move till he apologised.
Oh, I'm not, but if I happen to bump into him, then perhaps it might just give him a push in the right direction.
He's going to suss out what you're doing straight away.
No, he won't. I can be subtle.
Yeah? About subtle as a brick.
RQ's talking.
I'm a changed woman. Proper job, proper title. I shall be sitting at my desk ready waiting for when my boss returns.
That I can believe. And his first words will be, take something down, Miss Dingle.
Well, at least he won't ask me to change an oil filter.
It's not that bad, is it?
Bad? Nightmare on Elm Street were a comedy compared with the Share Marlin accounts.
We did all right on Valentine's Day.
The best that'll do is all off bankruptcy for...
How's it going?
Fine, fine.
I always used to find it hard this time of year too.
Well, it has been a bit slow.
Kathy, maybe you could help out next week. We could lay Chloe off for a while and save on her wages.
Trish, I can't. It's half time. I've got the kids to look after. And after what I heard this morning, I want to keep a very close eye on them.
Trouble?
Oh, just some people don't seem to know when to back off. I'll be back to help out after the trial.
Well, let's hope we've still got a business by then.
Sure, you'll manage. But if things are quiet right now, you might want to spend a bit more time cleaning up at home.
Eh?
You left the place in a dreadful state this morning, and I got enough on my plate without mopping up after you two.
Hello again. You just can't stay away, can you?
Don't flatter yourself. It's just you're the only garage and the car needs attention again.
What's the problem this time, then?
Wipes are all jerky, don't work properly.
Oh. And that's all, is it?
Look, when I pull the lever for the water, it misses the windscreen completely. But I suppose I should expect trouble with little squirts, considering who I bought it off.
Oh. Leave it with me, then. And I'll sort it for you. Do you want to drop it round when it's ready?
That'd be nice. You sure you can spare the time?
I like to keep my customers happy.
Oh, shame you didn't think about that on Valentine's night, leaving me all on my own.
You left me?
Yeah, only 'cause I was working. A real gentleman would have been understanding.
Oh, really? Well, it's the first time I've been on a date with someone who's expected a tip.
Oops. Sorry, my hand slipped. But at least you can see what the problem is now. Give me a call when you got it sorted.
Really?
What are you doing here?
My job. Chris asked me to come and make the new stud manager welcome.
Oh, it's a bit late for that. He arrived yesterday. So you might as well go home. There's nothing for you to do here, and you'll just get in the way.
You're not going to get rid of me that easily.
Is there a problem? No, just Charity turning up a day late for her welcome Andrew speech. I've told her to go home.
I'm sorry if there's been some confusion. I'm Andrew Fraser.
Charity, Dingle, Chris Tate's PA.
I want to fit in here. Get to know everyone. I was going to spend my lunch here with the horses. Perhaps you'd like to join me?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think you should. You could impress Andrew with your knowledge of the finer points of our mares.
Or maybe we could go riding.
Even better! I'm sure Charity's dressage is a revelation.
Virginia's right. I don't know anything about horses and I can't ride.
Oh, well, then perhaps you'd let me teach you.
I think that would be a splendid idea.
Sorry, boss. Don't look like Charity's in.
She's at work, left a couple hours ago.
I didn't expect her to take a job quite so seriously.
You'd be surprised. She'll be buying a clipboard and a laptop next.
Maybe you didn't know what you were letting yourself in for when you made her a PA.
Oh, I think I know Charity well enough. She'd find business pretty dull, but she's got a sense of mischief. Probably doing it just to irritate Zoe.
Oh, so it's all just a game then, eh? Well, she should fit in pretty well at home farm. Zoe were asking me what you were doing at Verbier.
Oh, yeah? What'd you tell her?
Nothing. Same as I'd tell you if you asked me about her. Look, I'm just a gopher. Whatever's going on between you two, I don't want to get caught in the crossfire.
Got a couple more rabbits for you.
No. Well, the trouble is I've got no customers to eat them.
I mean, you're not buying?
I paunched them and everything. You can have a free lunch. It's my best offer.
got a visitor.
Right, stick them in the meat fridge and choose what you want from the menu.
Table for one, please.
Certainly, madam, this way.
I always feel awkward about eating on my own, but I've decided I've got to learn to treat myself.
Oh, I think I ought to try that more. Men are just too much hard work.
I was going to ask you how business was going, but it's clearly non-existent.
I've got a big pie boot for later.
Glad to hear it.
What are you doing here?
I'm joining you for lunch. There's no other customers here, so might as well eat together.
I don't think that'd be a very good idea.
Oh, but I do. You and me have got a lot to talk about, Angie. Bit of luck, me seeing you. Saves you having a long lunch.
Maybe I'd rather be on my own.
I can understand that. Must be tough to find out your old man's having a bit on the side. Don't get me wrong. I reckon Sean's out of his brain. I'd never look at someone else if he had you to come home to.
Well, that's something that's never going to happen.
Never say never. I bet he's been crawling round you to take him back, though, eh?
It's what he says he wants.
You don't seem convinced.
I don't know why I'm talking to you about this.
Maybe you need someone to talk to. And I'm ready to listen.
Maybe. My life's in a bit of a mess right now, and there's a few things I need to clear up before I can work out where I'm going.
Maybe I can help.
I don't think so. Sean's already accused me of having an affair.
With me?
No. He just misread a situation. I am not having an affair, and I have no intention of having one.
I've told you. Never say never. Another man might be just what you need.
I don't think so.
Don't sound like you and Sean is going to patch things up. So, what's wrong with spending time with someone who appreciates you a bit more?
Right.
Welcome back, Chris.
Who's that with, Charity?
Andrew Fraser. I believe you two spoke on the phone.
We did, but he wasn't supposed to be arriving till this afternoon.
He started yesterday.
That's not what we arranged.
Well, there's been a few changes while you've been away. I'll tell you about it in the office.
I mean, she keeps on bringing her car in for any old excuse. I mean, that's got to prove she fancies me, right?
Or that you sold her a dodgy motor.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, maybe you're right. She keeps on giving me different signals. I mean, first of all, it's to come on, and then when I do move in, she backs off.
Frankly, mate, I've got more important things to worry about.
What do you mean?
Sarah's dead. I've got to testify against one of the most popular blokes in this village. And to top all that, I've got a jealous husband attacking me. Compared to me, you've got it easy.
Another lousy session.
Yeah. Well, look on the bright side. At least there's not much washing up to do.
Well, there's plenty at home with Kathy to nag about it.
I thought that was well out of order. I mean, there's us two putting all the hours in and she won't lift a finger to help.
We're different when we get a place of our own.
I don't think we'll live that long.
We're going to do it, Trish. No matter how long it takes, we're going to make a success of this place and then we're going to have our own cottage in the village.
Oh, just the two of us.
Of course. And there'll be roses over the door.
Oh, you don't like gardening.
There'll be plastic roses and that way they'll never die.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
Any chance for another coffee?
Back to reality, eh?
I spoke to Dad this morning.
How was he?
He looks in a right state. I think he really wants you two to get back together.
Well, he's got a funny way of showing it, attacking people in the street.
He knows what he did was a mistake.
That's putting it mildly.
I am I'm not trying to defend what he did. I know what he did was wrong, but there's got to be some way back from this.
I wish it was that easy, but it's still hurting, Ollie, and I can't just pretend I can forgive and forget.
So you're saying there's no chance for you two?
I didn't say that. I just need to do some thinking.
You could have waited till I got back before you made the appointment official.
He was the best man for the job. The only man for the job. And Charity seems to like him.
So I see.
You're not jealous, are you, Chris?
Of course not.
Sorry we're late back. Didn't notice the time go.
No, don't worry. Could I formally introduce you to my co-director and brother, Chris Tate? This is Andrew Fraser.
Very pleased to meet you.
Charity, we need to talk.
All right. You haven't told me what happened with Tara yet.
Later.
Did I do something wrong?
On the contrary, I think you're going to be a great asset to the stud.
I hear Richie's invited you over for tea.
Been spying on me, have you?
No, of course not. Emily just happened to mention it.
Can't keep anything secret in this village.
Well, you know, I don't think your dad's going to be very pleased about you going.
Simple answer. Don't tell him.
Think about it, Robert. He's a prosecution witness against your dad. It looks like you're siding with him.
Look, I only said I might go over for tea. There's nothing wrong with Richie. He didn't kill my mum.
None of us know what happened in that barn. But believe you me, if Richie hadn't taken her away, none of this would have happened.
Well, maybe we'll know who's to blame after the trial.
You can't believe your father did it.
What I believe in, who I see, are none of your business. Just get off my back.
Let's get something straight. You have no obligation to learn to ride or use a modem. That's not why I gave you the job.
I'm quite aware of that, thanks. Problem is, everyone else is too.
Have they been giving you a hard time?
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, because I'd have thought you were too thick-skinned to let Zoe or Virginia worry you.
I am. I'm not going to sit back and let them try and make a fool of me.
Well, if it's going to cause problems, perhaps we ought to find a new job title for you, something that won't bring you into contact with them so much.
No, that is not the answer, Chris. You've got to let me deal with this in my own way.
I hate to remind you, but that's not why I'm paying you.
Tough! I'm a person too, you know. I'm not some trophy you can stick in a glass case and bring out when you happen to think it needs polishing.
Are you complaining about the way I've treated you?
No, you complain about the services you get.
Oh, you think you've got an answer for everything, don't you?
Not yet, no, but I'm learning. Maybe you ought to give me credit for that.
Well, you're not looking for a pay rise already, eh?
No, I'm expecting you to realise that things move on. You want me in your world. You're going to have to let me fit in somehow if you want me to stay.
Oh, are you threatening to walk out?
No, I'm explaining the situation. But maybe the problem's more simple than that.
Meaning?
Maybe you just got jealous seeing me with another bloke.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, glad to hear I was wrong, because it would be ridiculous, Chris. Because however much you pay me, you're not going to be able to stop other blokes from fancying me, so you may as well get used to that now.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry, did I stumble in on a lover's tiff?
Not at all, no. Me and Chris were just discussing the working day.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No problem. Got it all sorted out now.
Lively girl. But don't you find all that dingle charm a little overwhelming sometimes?
I like her just the way she is, thank you.
Andrew Fraser seems quite taken with her too. I think they're going to get on splendidly. It is rather short notice. I see. Well, we look forward to seeing you then. Bye. That was your granddad.
Yeah, I know. I phoned him earlier. It was me that asked him to come and stay.
Don't you think you should have asked me first?
Why? You only would have said no.
Yeah, for a good reason. It's hardly an ideal time for visitors. Besides, I'm a working woman, Ollie. The last thing I need right now is another mouth to feed.
Oh, he'll be no trouble. He can look after himself.
That's what he said. You've obviously been working this out between the two of you.
Yeah. And considering the mess you and Dad have made of things, I thought we'd be better at making arrangements.
Don't you think you're being rather selfish? You've put me in a really awkward situation. I mean, he's bound to be on your father's side.
No! Give him a chance. It might be fairer than you think.
Him being here can only make matters worse.
Not for me. Because actually you're the one being selfish. You only ever think about what things mean to you, not about what it's doing to me. You have as good as told me that you and Dad are going to split up. How do you think that makes me feel?
But it's not my fault, Ollie. I never wanted any of this to happen.
Nor did I. But we're stuck with it. So while you and Dad are busy picking fights, I need someone. And Grandad's always been good to me. Maybe he'll be able to make you see what you're doing.
I don't like you meddling in my business, Zoe.
Our business? Everything I did was for the good of the stud.
Very commendable. I was doing exactly the same in Verbier.
How was Tara?
Oh, a little bitter at first. Bad memories of the village. Not surprising, I suppose, after choosing the wrong man twice.
I didn't know you were going there to discuss her love life.
Oh, I'm just too kind-hearted, I guess. But that bit of sympathy must have persuaded her that I was there to help, because she became much more cooperative after that.
Meaning?
The value of the stud's been falling. It could still go belly up. So she was grateful to have the chance to cash in her investment.
You bought her out?
In Joseph's name, which keeps it in the family. I trust you approve.
Of course. Now we'll all be equal partners.
Some of us are more equal than others. Well, in the event of any dispute, as Joseph's father and legal guardian, it would be my duty to protect his investment, vote for him at board meetings. So if I decided it was best for the stud to get rid of Virginia or Andrew Fraser, you couldn't stop me sacking them. But I'm sure it wouldn't come to that. But now that you understand the situation, you're not going to cross me again.